Good afternoon, happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. The parade was today, and I had no footage for you guys because, honestly, I was talking to my dad about it too. Our parade has not been very good over the last few years. Like, there's really nothing. And, like, this year too, they started a half hour late, and they ended up ending, like, it was only like a 50 minute long parade. Like, it wasn't even an hour. Normally it's like an hour long or longer or something like that. But like, they used to have like the Shriners in the parade, and they did this year, and they had them, like, they would do like a bunch of different stuff. They used to do motorcycles, like they drive around on motorcycles, do like cool like figure eights and stuff like that. And I think I recorded that in one vlog like years ago. And they also used to do ones where they were on little coolers, and they had like a couple other ones. They had like little magic carpets. I don't know that that one's been there for the last couple of years, but they had, this year they did, like, they used to have all of them. This year they only had little fire trucks that they drove around, and like, they're super cute. Like, they're like miniaturized, you know. And so they like used to do like all of those all at the same time, and they'd have horses and stuff like that. And they don't do anything. Like, they did like barely anything. And they ended up not even really having like a whole lot of, like, there's a handful of churches in our area too that they will have like walk in the parade and stuff like that. There was like 2. Normally it's like 6 or more, and there was 2. And then we ended up seeing like 2. They had the football and the cheer team, but in the past they've had like baseball or softball. And they also had like the theater group for the park district. They did have like a super small park district like ride, but like everything is just like little like organizations and stuff like that, or like groups of people, and it's not like super big, and there's nothing like some crazy cool float, or like, you know, like they had one group of dancers and that was it, and they had a high school band, and they had a homeschool band, and that was like it, which they had the homeschool band also does like the other parade that we went to on the 3rd of July. But honestly, guys, they like really don't do a whole lot in the parade anymore. Like, I was talking to my dad, like, after the parade, we were both talking, and we're like, why don't they like push to like get more like organizations and stuff like that, or, you know, businesses and things like that around our area to like walk in the parade? Like, there's like nobody. Like, it's so small and stuff like that now. I mean, we ended up, it was, oh my gosh, guys, so hot today. I got nothing else today done because it was like, sitting in the sun, it felt like it was like over 100 degrees out today, guys. I don't actually know what the high was for today, but it was so hot. I was actually dripping sweat just sitting there, honestly, guys. Which, like, when I garden, like, I'm normally like get up to like that point of like how hot it was today, but and I normally don't go out there on really hot days, but just literally sitting in the sun out on our parkway was so hot that it was just ridiculous. And like, Matthew and his girlfriend had an umbrella, a big umbrella, and Jack had a little one. My dad actually didn't have any, and then me and my mom have like tops for our lawn chairs, or like what are they called, the like the folding chairs. We have like top lid kind of things for ours. So we got those like a handful of years ago during football season, because it was too hot to sit outside in those football games. But honestly, that's what it reminded me of today, because we were out there for less than an hour, only sitting there. We weren't like up doing anything. And then as soon as we came back inside, I just realized how horribly not only hot and sweaty I was, but just like how I was just exhausted like today. Like, the heat just drained my life today, my life force. My battery was just completely gone from the heat today. It was horrible. My mom already wasn't feeling very well today, but my dad ended up falling asleep out on the couch after he came back inside, and I was watching the Cubs game and dozed off twice, which, guys, that never happens. I like do not take naps during the day. I don't like doze off, and I actually got like a good amount of sleep last night. I didn't get too much. I went to bed a little bit later last night, but I woke up at like 9 o'clock this morning, which wasn't like ridiculously late or anything like that, but still, guys, I was like, how on earth did I doze off watching a Cubs game, which I was like, oh, I'll edit and I'll watch the Cubs game, and all of a sudden I started like sinking into my pillows, and I was just like, I just fell asleep for like 5 seconds. I was like, okay, this is horrible. And then I ended up doing it again too, like a little bit after that, a couple times, and I was like, there is no way I am getting any vlogs done. So I didn't end up editing today. I did do 1 load of laundry yesterday, actually, like earlier yesterday, but I didn't do any dishes, I didn't do any laundry. I ended up actually, though, I did have a smoothie, so it was nice and cool and like refreshing and everything like that. And so after that, though, I actually felt like a lot better. Like I feel like I have more energy now when I'm ready for bed. But it was supposed to thunderstorm today, and although it was kind of like cloudy today, it never actually rained. It's supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow. It was actually supposed to thunderstorm the last 3 days. Saturday was pretty bad, like not all day, but today was pretty fine, and then tomorrow, I don't know, it might be, it might not be. Like I said, it said in the forecast supposed to thunderstorm the last 3 days, and it ended up not thunderstorming today. And yesterday it was just like in the morning, and then pretty much let up because of Matthew's girlfriend's not birthday party, her graduation party. It didn't rain during the whole thing, and that was like noon onward was pretty much clear. In the morning it was like raining, like kind of a little bit, but it wasn't really like super bad. And I don't even really think it thunderstormed. It just kind of rained yesterday, but it said it was supposed to thunderstorm, and it says that about tomorrow too, but I don't know what it's supposed to do now. So yeah, and I also don't know when we're going to get to like weeding and stuff like that this week and getting some other yard work done, but I do have anywhere between Tuesday and Thursday, my goals would be either all 3 days or whichever days are the coolest and also are not raining out. So we'll see what we can get done. But guys, I am just like, it was just horrible today how drained I was because of just sitting out in the sun. And I put sunscreen on and everything like that, so it wasn't like, you know, like I got sunburn, and then I did get a tiny little bit of sunburn because apparently when I was spraying the sunscreen on, you know, like it was totally fine, but I was wearing my athletic shorts, not like super tight fitting. They're like 2 layers, but like the top layer isn't like as tight fitting, and so I must have, when I was sitting down, they came up more, and so I guess I didn't get that part sunscreened. I got a little tiny bit of sunburn where I ended up missing getting the sunscreen on. But other than that, I didn't, like I said, I put sunscreen on today, so I didn't get sunburned or anything like that. And so like in the past, if I've been out like at a football game or something like that and forgot to put sunscreen on and I get sunburned, and then I feel like horrible, and it's just like, I think it's like just like heat exhaustion and stuff like that, and I feel like that was kind of what today was too. But it's so weird how I can be out in the yard, in the garden, working and stuff like that, and then come in, take a shower, and then be done and be totally fine and not feel as horribly drained as I did today just from sitting out on the parkway. You know, I haven't really worked in like 90-degree weather or anything like that, but just from sitting there like in the shade, and it was still like I was still that drained and just exhausted today, and so was everybody else, like Matthew, and we were supposed to bonfire tonight too, and then I was just like, I am so tired, I don't think I can even do it. And then my dad like fell asleep, so Matthew's like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it tonight, which stunk because I really wanted to do the bonfire this weekend. Matthew did though go back to the fair today with his girlfriend after the parade, because she was over here to watch the parade and everything like that. But yeah, guys, I like didn't really get anything done. And then on top of that too, my dad ended up actually going and getting Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I feel like it kind of threw me off today because it didn't, I don't know, it didn't, like, I've been making myself iced coffee lately, and so I made the like regular Dunkin' Donuts coffee into iced coffee like myself, and it didn't taste like quite as great as like my homemade iced coffee. So I was like, I wanted it because I like the taste of Dunkin' Donuts, like French vanilla coffee, but it just didn't taste as good as like my homemade iced coffee, which is what I really wanted today because it was so hot out. And so I felt like maybe that was why too, because it took me longer to finish it too. like, I didn't drink the whole thing, like, this morning, so I was kind of having it throughout the day, and so I don't know if, like, that's also why I felt tired today, because, like, I didn't get my coffee in this morning. But anyways, though, guys, I'm going to take a shower and head to bed because, like I said, I am completely beat today. Yeah, the heat today just kicked my butt, guys. But yeah, that's kind of it. I'm going to take our 4th of July decorations down because we always leave them up for one extra week because of our town, you know, festival and everything like that. It's like our 4th of July, kind of. Now that it's over, now all the decorations are going to come down. So I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I'm going to make my freezer dinners tomorrow. Because like I said, it's supposed to rain. Now, if it doesn't, then that's going to stink because I wanted to try and get yard work done whatever day it wasn't raining. So we'll see what goes on. But that's my goal for tomorrow. And although right now I can't even think into the future that much, and I'm like, I don't feel like doing anything, and I really don't feel like making freezer dinners or doing any of that kind of stuff tomorrow. I was like, but I have to do it. So I'm like, hopefully I will feel more energetic tomorrow. But I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.